So what is a worn out shoe going to tell you? Tells me a lot. As an Egoscue practitioner, the bottom of your shoe will tell a whole story. And essentially, if you got a fairly worn pair of shoes, have a look at the bottom and look at how it's worn. All right? Is it worn evenly? Is it more worn on the heel, more worn up here, on the inside, on the outside? It'll tell you how your foot is coming down and where you're dragging, which foot you're using more of. And in this case, incidentally, I'll give a little shout out to SOM. These are called Sense of Motion, or SOM. They're made down in Montrose, Colorado. They're a wide toe box. They're a minimalist kind of shoe, and I've literally worn out like 5 pairs of these, and they've been a really good shoe for me. I'll tell you, originally, before I started wearing these, and it isn't necessarily the shoe, it's the postural alignment. And stuff like this, Pete Egoscue's Pain Free, any of his books, really good for bringing the body back into alignment. And you'll notice that as you bring your body back into alignment, you'll have a more even wear across here, just like I've got. And 10 years ago, before I started doing Egoscue, I would have been completely worn out here and almost nothing wear out here, and this heel would be gone. And if you compare one shoe to the other, you can still see I tend to wear out my left more so than the right, especially on the heel, but at least I'm pretty balanced across on the front. Why do you want to know that kind of stuff? Because anytime there's imbalance in the shoe, you know there's an imbalance in the body, and essentially wherever your pelvis is, whatever position your pelvis is in, if it's rocked forward, if it's rocked back, if it's tilted, if you ever go to a chiropractor and they say, oh, one leg's longer than the other, what if it's not the leg? What if it's the position of the pelvis? And what if the position of the pelvis has more to do with how you carry your upper body? Say you're braced in your shoulders. Well, the pelvis has to adjust to the bracing in the shoulders, which creates one leg longer than the other, which misaligns things, which makes one shoe wear out differently than the other. Is anything wrong with you? I'm kind of a semantics guy. I don't say there's anything wrong with you, because that implies something emotionally. But if I tell you something is misaligned in you, something is out of alignment, that doesn't imply that there's anything wrong with you. It implies that it says there's something that can be worked on, and that's what I would encourage you to focus on. Pain Free for Women, any of his books make a world of difference, and you'll be able to see that in your shoes. So have a look at your shoes, have a look at those soles, see how they're wearing. Maybe I should do a whole deal on high heels and what that does. We'll see about that. I'll get into that. Anyway, hope there was something in here that was encouraging or insightful to you. If so, appreciate a thumbs up. Just let me know, hey, kind of on the right track here. Drop in some comments if you'd like to if you've got some questions or you have more. And basically what I'm going to do is collect those up and make additional videos. So please don't feel like I'm ignoring you if I don't address each comment individually. There's a whole reason for that. I'll shoot a video on that too, and perhaps when I get around to that, I'll put some links in so that you can get some idea where I'm coming from and what's going on. All right, take care. We'll see you out there on the trail.